It's a new and exciting year for the staff at the Wake County Animal Center, and there's no better time than now to find out how to take care of your pets for the upcoming spring and summer months. But also there's some exciting new projects underway at the center thanks to a grant received by the staff. And joining me in this segment is Dr. Jennifer Federico, the director of the Wake County Animal Center. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
I guess the first question is, let's talk about this grant and why it's such big news for the staff at the center.
Well, we've actually received, luckily, 2 grants. So the first grant is from Petco, and it was a celebration of 100 shelters, and we were one of the 100, and the top 10 by voting received $10,000, and we were, I believe, number 6. So we fortunately received a $10,000 grant from them. We have also received a grant from PetSmart. We partnered with them to do a huge 2-day adoption event, and in exchange for that, we were awarded a $10,000 grant for making that possible. So we have those grant funds to use. What we've done is solicited ideas from our staff, volunteers, foster families, and we have narrowed the list down to about 6 top things we'd like to do. So we're in the process right now of getting estimates on all of those, including making a dog park at the center for our long-term housed dogs so our volunteers can take them out to run around, putting a sound system in, different harnesses for the dogs. So our staff and volunteers have really come up with a lot of great ideas for how to use this money to benefit the animals and enrich their lives.
And these grants, receiving these grants, while it is an honor, you cannot forget to mention that obviously if it were not for the cooperation between both staff and volunteers, that obviously these grants may not have been awarded to the Wake County Animal Center. So you've got to feel good about that.
Oh, absolutely. It just shows how enthusiastic and passionate all of our staff and volunteers and fosters are to help us win things like these grants, because it shows how committed they are to the Animal Center and helping us do more for the animals.
You know, while most family pets are kept indoors during the winter months, just around the corner, and I'm hoping, just like a lot of folks that grew up in the South, that we get warm weather soon. What should you do as a pet owner to prepare your animal for longer hours outdoors, walking on trails and in wooded areas?
There's a lot of things you can do, and first and foremost is keeping them up to date on their preventative care. Most people think about fleas and ticks in the summer months only. However, being in the South, it is a problem year-round, and things I'm going to mention are actually things you should make sure you're doing consistently every month. One of them is heartworm prevention. Heartworms are transmitted by mosquitoes, and although we don't see as many in the winter, it's still possible because we have warmer times down here in the South. So it is recommended to make sure your pet is on heartworm prevention every month, all year round. Then you have your flea and tick prevention. Again, recommended every month, all year round. So if you're already doing that, great, you're ready for summer as far as your preventive care that way. The other thing you want to make sure of is that your pets are up to date on their vaccines. Besides the core vaccines that your veterinarian would tailor for your pet's needs, the most important is rabies. Especially if you're going to be outdoors, you want to make sure that they are up to date and protected. It's very easy to keep them protected, and it affords you the peace of mind if they do get into a scuffle with an animal outside or get bit, that they have that protection already on board, and then your vet can follow up and just rebooster them at that time.
As a veterinarian yourself, why is it important for pet owners to stay on top of these things? Because, you know, a lot of pet owners now are going to the mail order route and getting the medicines that way. But how important is it for pet owners to take their pets to a local veterinarian for that one-on-one interaction?
So you can order whatever you want online, but you're not customizing it to your pet, and your veterinarian is the best knowledge base to tailor a program for your pet. There are core vaccines that every pet needs, but maybe your lifestyle dictates that this other vaccine is necessary, or maybe you don't need this one because your cat never goes outside. But that's the knowledge base that your veterinarian has, that they can afford to tailor it towards your pet's needs. The other important part is our pets age faster than us, you know, the 1 to 7 years. You need to have at least a yearly check of your pet because your vet is skilled and trained to find things that you may not notice and to catch disease early on. And again, older pets, they may need blood work, dental cleanings. A lot of people don't think about their pets needing dental care. That is a huge part, and if you going to your vet can tell you when you're getting to that point, when your pet needs it, and to keep your pet healthy and happy for a lifetime.
And where can citizens find out more about not only vaccinating their animals, but adopting animals currently at the center?
So you can go to our website, which is www.wakegov.com/pets. It will have all of our available animals for adoption. It will also list when we have rabies clinics in the spring. They're usually rabies and microchip clinics, so if your pet gets lost, you can get him back. As far as other preventive care and vaccines, your best bet is to call your local veterinarian. They will be the best ones to guide you for your pet's needs.
Okay, great. Dr. Federico, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.